Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Know Your Daughter to Item series. In a previous episode, we were covering items from boss words. We covered cheese. In this episode, we'll be talking about refresher shard. Alright, what is this? Okay, well. No. Refresher shard is a kill reward item which can be dropped by Roshan on his third death and onwards. We'll be looking at additional information, ability, trivia, gallery, recent changes, but first, our view. It costs no gold, because it's a it's a password. Sell value is 500 gold. Oh, you can sell it. Oh, look at that. Stacks, one maximum inventory per slot. And, per inventory slot, rather. Active reset cooldowns, okay. Charges 1. And bonuses are, wow, look at that, plus 12 health regeneration, then plus 6 mana regeneration and plus 20 attack damage. This is nice. So it is shareable, it does not give me usage alert, and this is what the shirt looks like. Now let's talk about additional information. On his third death and onwards, Roshan drops the refresher shirt as a third item if he was slain in the Radiance Pit. If it is in Radiance Pit. In Dire Pit, it drops an Aghanim's Blessings Roshan instead, which we already covered already. So either you get Aghanim's Blessing or you get a refresher shirt, depending on which pit is it in. Although refresher shirt cannot be bought, it can be sold for 500 gold. However, only the hero whose main inventory it enters first can sell it. Okay. If a courier is the first unit to pick up the refresher shirt, it cannot be sold by anyone, even if it remains on the courier or is given to a hero afterwards. Okay. If a refresher shirt directly enters a backpack when picked up, it remains sellable by anyone until it enters any unit's main inventory. Unlike Aegis of the Immortal, refresher shirt is not reclaimed by Roshan. So, ability resets cooldowns. Reset cooldowns. It's no target ability, affects self. Resets the cooldowns of all your items and abilities, not just your abilities, including your items too. Shares a cooldown with refresher orb. This item's cooldown only progress in your hero's main inventory. Okay. Cost animation is 200. It requires 200 mana as well. Interrupts account starts channeling abilities upon cast. This ability's cooldown does not count down if the item is not in the owner's main inventory. Okay, so of course, it needs to be main inventory. Is your backpack, stash, or ground, etc. Does not reset the cooldown of the following items: refresher shard, Ex Machina, and other refresher orbs. Does not share cooldowns with aforementioned items either, except when a refresher orb is used prior to refresher shard. Okay. Only refreshes items in the owner's inventory and backpack. Only refreshes items in the owner's inventory backpack. Okay. Wow, backpack as well. Items in the stash in other units' inventories or dropped items are unaffected. Okay. Only refreshes items owned by the owner. Allied items in the inventory are not refreshed. Visually reset the cooldown of a tranquil boots, but does not skip the broken state. Refreshes all abilities owned by the caster. This includes hidden for example, sub abilities or inactive abilities, invoked abilities. Okay, replenishes all charges of charge-based abilities as well. Okay, yeah. And however, inactive abilities acquired during more are not refreshed. Okay. Abilities acquired via spell steal are only refreshed when Rubik owns them. Refreshing. Okay. uh, does not skip the fate delay for Cloak and Dagger. Doesn't skip the fate delay for Cloak and Dagger. Right. This ability's cooldown is not refreshed by rearm. Right. Trivia. The refresher shards icon and in-game model based on refresher orb. Its active uses the same sound and visual effect as refresher orb. The pop-up that appears when you hover over the item on the ground shows a buying price of 1000, but when you pick it up, the pop-up shows the selling price of 500 gold. When selecting Roshan, this item can be seen in his inventory. Gallery, that's how it looks. In recent changes, in 7.34 versions now grants 20 attack damage bonus, now grants 12 health regeneration, now it grants 6 mana regeneration bonus. In 7.32c versions now shares cooldown to refresher arc, which stays true still. Besides cooldowns now only counts down in the main inventory, stays true still. Reduced cooldown from 200 to 180, stays true still. In 7.32 versions, increased reset mana cost from 0 to 200, which stays true still. So that's it, fellas. We covered yet another boss reward item, Refresher Shirt. In our next episode, we'll be finishing it up with Roshan's Banner. And looks like it's also going to be a good read. Yeah, sure. And I hope to see you then. Until then, be good to yourself and everybody around you, both in game and out game. Last but not least, good game, everybody. Good game.